Fucking Idiots, Part 2. You done f***ed it up again, didn't you? Didn't you? You done f***ed it up again. In fact, you already done f***ed it up. See, it was done. F***ed up. And you decided not to unf*** it. You decided to wait 2 hours to release this new weak-ass AI-generated trailer to tell us that you did something to listen to our feedback. You did jack shit. Okay, if we didn't know, that was a Mickey take on Angry Joe with an Angry Rant some years ago. But I thought it was relevant because this is the most absurd, stupidest decision I have ever seen. What the hell are Snail Games smoking? What are they doing? What are they thinking? Are they even on this planet? Are they even remotely understanding of their consumers? Why, oh why, did anybody out there think this was okay? To release some AI-generated trailer to promote your video game created content. The game is there. You sell the game with the graphics that the game consists of. Not some crazy, whack-ass AI-generated, Gen 1 AI-generated graphics that nobody wants. This is the most disliked video I have seen in a long time. They even AI-generated the logo reveal. My God. It all makes sense now. It all makes perfect sense. Do you remember? There was a meeting some years ago. Snail saying they were looking into AI to benefit their game, to improve game development. This is it. This is their answer. I assume this trailer was probably dropped in response to the negative criticism that we got from seeing their press kit trailer. This is not the answer. This is not the way. This is damaging ARK so bad. So bad. To the average consumer out there, nobody is going to know what the hell this is. People are going to see this trailer and think that's it. ARK has gone off the rails. ARK is already in a bit of a rocky state, to say it lightly. So many content creators and a wealth of players are already divided between Ascended and Evolved. And then you came out and made the wildest decision ever to isolate, to divide that community even more. With one fell swoop, with one decision, decided, let's screw all of the progress Wildcard have made in pulling players over to Ascended and drop this complete and absolute garbage. Because it is. We're hearing now that the creatures involved with this ARK Aquatica DLC promising so much content, a lot of it is already used assets. A lot of it is from Atlas, of course. Apparently, a bunch of this content is pulled from existing mods on ASE. What a giant middle finger to not only Wildcard, but the entire gaming industry. As Chromeda says, so many amazing artists and devs work on this IP to make this game look great, and you just completely disregarded each and every one of them. The comments alone in this video say it all. Please sell the ARK franchise to literally anyone else. I couldn't agree more. This ruins everything. It destroys Evolved's legacy. It ruins everything, all the progress done to Ascended. This has hurt Studio Wildcard so much by making this insane, uninformed, unintelligent, bewildering, deluded decision. The only saving grace is that Wildcard managed to get ahead of this and put out some form of a statement to clear up that this was completely unrelated to them. But I think most of us know, right? Most of us have got at least of an idea of Wildcard's quality when it comes to ARK. And this ain't it. So much flack has been dealt Snail's way over the years from every creator under the sun. And I've been one of them that's tried to keep a balanced approach. Try to understand there has to be some positivity to pull out of this. There has to be some way of thinking that we're just not seeing right, that's beneficial to someone out there. But this is the most ridiculous decision I've ever seen. This completely craps on Studio Wildcard and the ARK franchise. I am convinced they are actively out to sabotage ARK. I am convinced it has to be that. Or they are just that out of touch. The range of emotions we've gone through today in seeing the Lost Colony trailer, getting some snippets of info, to then discovering what this monstrosity is. This trailer has completely summed it up. And I know we all say it, but they'll never do it. Snail will never let go of ARK and Wildcard. They own ARK and Wildcard. And it is their money maker. There is nothing out there that we can say or do for somebody else to pick up ARK. Somebody would have to give them a monopoly of money and then some to buy out ARK, because this is their only saving grace. This is the franchise that they're seemingly bleeding dry. This trailer completely summarizes Snail Games. It proves how out of touch they are. There's always been some question up in the air on who's to blame in the development cycle of ARK and all of the monetized opportunities. But this trailer, this AI-generated pile of crap, summarizes Snail's drive to make money out of little to no effort. And you cannot support this. I can't support this. I think this has seriously damaged ARK in general across the board, and has really got me questioning, where do we go from here? Because ARK is always going to be under Snail. They're not going to give it up. It's like the Weinsteins holding Dogma from Kevin Smith, from him buying it back. Despite their reputation, they know that's their last lifeline. They know that's the only thing they've got, and they can hold it for as long as they want to, or just let it die. And I guarantee whatever amount of money is being offered their way to potentially buy the ARK IP, it will be double, triple, tenfold what Snail would want, just to rub it in, because they know what they've got. And this is the only thing they've got to keep them afloat. Like, look at the track records. Zombie Within, Bellwright, Conquest of Empires 2, Expedition Argatha, no idea what the hell that is. Survivor Merc, anyone remember that one? West Hunt, Z Crew, Last Oasis that got grabbed and then just bled to dry. Fear the Night, anyone remember that one? Pixark, another bleeding dry game. Outlaws of the Old West. ARK Park, fantastic, wonderful investment that was. And Dark and Light. Oh, it's had so much potential. But you couldn't do it, could you? You couldn't do it. You couldn't leave Studio Wildcard to continue developing, remaining with their product that they made. You had to take a piece of that IP and make your own thing with it. And look at what happened when you did in the past. Pixark and ARK Park. So what are we left to do as consumers? I know there's been this drive to plummet Snail stocks as much as possible, but it's going to harm ARK. It's going to harm Studio Wildcard. Stop investing in stupid ideas, because you don't get it. You don't know how to make games. You don't know how to make cars. I said earlier, what's it got to take? What's it got to take for Snail to finally see the light and invest in the one thing that makes them money? Studio Wildcard and ARK. And just step back and let them do their thing. Or give them the resources to employ and improve themselves. Stop creating these crazy, wacky ideas. We're already in a monopoly of premium paid monetization products with ARK Ascended. They're overlooking what this is. Having another DLC within the ARK franchise is such a bad move right now. Oh my God. I know I'm saying nothing new here. There's probably an amount of people out there saying it took you this long to realise, but I just thought there was some shred of decency. There had to be something, right? But there's nothing. This trailer alone says it all. That you are actively attempting to replace jobs by releasing this absolute slop. Stop it. Stop it. Just invest in the things that work. Stop pushing. Stop bleeding stuff dry. And I'm really concerned for the future now. More than ever. I didn't think I could be any more concerned with the popularity of ARK at the moment. It's certainly been one of the lowest points it's been in a while, let alone the division between the two platforms. But this could really be the final nail in the coffin. You've single-handedly destroyed ARK Ascended. And in hopes, convincing that that's the game to remain with by having this DLC. You've single-handedly destroyed the legacy of ARK Evolved by making this. You've single-handedly crapped on the whole entire game industry by releasing this AI slop. Either step back or invest into the things that work, or sell ARK. For crying out loud, before it's too late. It might already be too late. My name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, peace out.